Today we've been to Packington Somers Fishery filming the next instalment of our Working It Out series, and it's been all about maggot feeder fishing, talking through all the things that make a big difference, and some things today, the difference they've made has been unbelievable. We've got a few snippets to whet your appetite, but to watch the full video head over to matchfocus.co.uk. Because you've got your feeder and you've got your hook bait, which is a long way from it. If your feeder moves a little bit, it doesn't really matter too much. So when I'm doing this style of fishing, I want to chuck out, hit the clip, put the rod on the rod rest and my butt rest, and this is the reason why. And a video come up with Wayne Bartholomew, one of the feeder lads, and floating maggots, and I've had something in my head of like, well, surely if my rig takes, you know, a few seconds longer to settle, that's got to be better. But how do you actually prepare them? And that was the biggest thing in terms of watching Wayne's video. All he done is just got a little bait box full of some maggots, some live maggots, and put a bit of water in. Not a lot of water, just a bit of water. Do that the day before you go fishing. When you get to the bank, fill a ground bait bucket up full to the brim with water, maybe that much less, you know, than the top. Pour your tub of maggots that you prepared the day before, chuck them in a bucket of water, and all the floating maggots will float on the surface. I've just got a flour sieve, go round, get my floating maggots, pop them back into my bait box, but what you want is a lid that's got the middle cut out of it. And then what we'll do is we'll pick it up once we've had our first fish, and I'll be able to give you, you know, a rough idea in terms of how many casts it took, when, you know, when did the bite come, and every time that feeder drops, you've got to be aware as well when you're fishing on that slope that sometimes that is bites. It drop back and then pull forward, because when the fish dislodges the bait, the feeder's got more chance of coming towards you than going the other way, you know, almost uphill. So just be aware of that. Don't get me wrong, you'll still get bites where the fish will pick the bait up, pull the other way, and the rod, you know, you'll get an indication that way and it'll be on. See, that then looked, yeah, I was about to say, that then looked like a bite, because the feeder dislodged more than in the slack line, it dislodged more than what it was doing before. So that bite was, well, it's 124 now, so if we take away a few seconds, quite a quick bite. So that's great sign, to be honest. Just take your time with them. Lovely big F1. Hook lovely in the side of the mouth, I can pick him up. Wow, you are freezing, that is like a block of ice. Stunning fish, but he's hooked lovely in the corner of the mouth. So, just pop my hook out of him. That is a stunning F1. I love you, Mr. F1.